record. All right, we're live.
Whoa.
All right, Luyanda, you can take over. We are live, Africa.
Hi, Africa. Oh my word, the excitement, guys. You have to hear all the testimonies, really. It's been the best decision I've made in my life, joining the TLC team. Total life changes has been amazing in my life. And you know what? I'm glad I actually said yes. You know, I'm one of the many that have said yes, and I really recommend that all South Africans, all Africans, join in and you know, they borrow someone else's belief like I did. My sponsor, who is Tepo, you know, it's one of the best decisions that I've made in my life, and I'm not turning back. The people that I've met within Total Life Changers, positive mindset, positive attitudes. So really, Africa, this is your time. And I'm not alone tonight. I've got my friends from America, and I'd like to introduce Shandrea, who is 33 years young. She actually lost 13.8 kilograms in 30 days just by using the tea. All because she borrowed someone's faith and trusted that the Iosa tea could work for her as it's done for me and so many others around the world, globally. And now, Africa, it is your turn. Shandrea, please tell everybody your story. Let it come from you.
Wow, thank you so much for that amazing introduction, Luyanda. I am fired up and I am excited, you know, on this Tuesday to share this platform and just to reach people from all over the world. I know it's people that's chiming in from Africa, from here, United States, from London, from Canada, from all over the world. But honestly, what we have going on in this amazing opportunity that goes by the Total Life Changes, I mean, we just can't keep it to ourselves because it was actually about 2.5 years ago, actually almost 3 years ago, that I was just like many of you probably that's chiming in. You know, I was looking for something, but I had no idea that what I was looking for was going to come in the form of Total Life Changes. And I had no idea that what I was looking for was actually looking for me too. So when I got started in this amazing company almost 3 years ago, I had no idea what the outcome was going to be. I had no idea that my life will absolutely change for the better. I had no idea that I was going to be traveling, as I did about a month ago, to South Africa to launch this amazing company. I mean, the 3033 movement. I mean, myself, Luyanda was there. I mean, we have Pam McCrae that's also joining us on the live. I had no idea that Total Life Changes was going to take me to South Africa to see so many people. So right here, right now, we are looking for new people. We are looking for new stories, and we are looking for new testimonies because what we have in TLC is very divine, because you're finding that people are getting healthy. You're finding that people are able to get financial freedom. You're finding that people are getting out of debt. You know, in South Africa, I learned by going there that people are allowing, you know, have money to pay for school fees and pay for all these different things. So not only can this amazing opportunity allow you to get healthy and wealthy and lose weight and feel good and get that confidence back, but I'm talking about getting out of debt, you know, finding financial freedom, just making some extra money so that you don't have to struggle and live paycheck to paycheck. So the company and the opportunity that you guys have been invited to hear about goes by the name of Total Life Changes. And when you think about the name Total Life Changes, I'm talking about in every aspect of your life. And this amazing company, we've been around for about 17 years. It's not a new company, but I can tell you right now, we are still building. We are building a global brand. We are solid. We actually have shipping capabilities in over 150 countries. And, you know, right now we're live on Facebook. We're doing a Zoom. And because of technology, you guys have no idea the amount of people that you can actually reach. But when I think about TLC, I think about our amazing CEO. Our amazing CEO, I mean, this man was a genius, okay? This is our CEO and founder right here, Jack Fallon. I mean, this man was a genius because he created an all-in-one company. I'm talking about taking a company and creating it so that the average person can get the results that they need in terms of their health, their fitness goals, right? But he also created it so that the average person like myself, who never done network marketing before, direct sales, home-based business. But he's allowing people like ourselves, average people, to earn above average income. But I want to just jump right in terms of the movement that's taking place. It's called the 30-33 movement. And, you know, our amazing mentor, coach, Stormy Wellington, who created this movement over the summer, June of this year. I mean, she's the #1 female network marketer in the entire world. She's a top female income earner. I mean, this woman has done some amazing things in our company, but she is the visionary behind the 30-33 movement. And she just wanted to create something to allow people to get the results that they need, but it's based on simplicity, right? So we know that anything that we do, that we want to get to the results and we want it to be duplicatable, we have to create it so that it's very simple. So with the 30-33 movement, I can tell you that the results have absolutely been insane. I mean, people are losing, you know, 2.5 kgs in 5 days. People like myself who have lost 13.5 kgs in 30 days as a result to the products. So what the 30-33 movement is bringing awareness to the world that you can get the results that you need. And not only that, you can begin to share with your family and friends so that way they can get the same results. So what the 30-33 movement is, it's the same products that we've been having for the last 17 years, but it's the consistency. It's tying all 3 products in together. So what you do is you're going to commit yourself for 30 days, okay? 30 days, you are going to commit yourself to every day doing 30 minutes of cardio. 30 minutes of cardio. You are going to do this for 30 days, but you're going to incorporate 3 of our amazing TLC products that I'm going to talk about soon. And you're going to do it on a consistent basis, ladies and gentlemen. And when I tell you that after 30 days, it's going to start off as a challenge, but after 21 days, it's going to become a habit, and it's going to be, you know, basically like a lifestyle. But I cannot go any further without shouting out my business partner, Shandrea Foster, who's a global director in this phenomenal company, who basically brought Total Life Changes to South Africa. And I'm so thankful for her mission to help, you know, 1,000, you know, we want people to dream big, okay? We want people to dream big. We want people to believe again. And when I tell you that it is time for Africa, it is truly time for Africa. So together we have embarked on a journey that, you know, we engage in the bigger than ourselves, that way nothing and no one can come in the way. So with the 30-33 movement, I'm gonna quickly start talking about the products quickly, but really the first product in this 30-33 movement is the IASO tea. Now, you probably heard of this tea. You've probably seen it on social media. You've probably been getting some amazing results. But this is our flagship product that, you know, been around for a very long time in TLC. And this tea is 100% all natural. It's organic. It consists of 9 herbs from ginger, papaya. I mean, it has some amazing things. And you're going to lose about 2.5 kgs in 5 days, you know, with this amazing product. And what it does is it detoxify your body on a cellular level. It's going to cleanse out your liver, your kidneys, your colon. I mean, all you have to do is drink 2 cups of this a day, ladies and gentlemen. And I can tell you right now, you are going to feel absolutely amazing. You're going to notice that you're losing weight. You're going to notice that your skin is going to start to clear up. You're going to notice that your belly is going down. In terms of women, you know, we hold the most weight in our belly. But all you need is 2 cups of tea a day, and I can tell you that your life will absolutely change. And all you have to do is drink water. Right? We know that water is very essential in our health. And without the water, you can't even make the tea. So with the IASO tea and the water, you're going to get some amazing results just by detoxing, you know, every day. Now, I've been consuming this tea every day for the past, I would say, almost 3 years. And the tea still works consistently for my body. Now, we have the IASO tea and we have our water that you need. But the third product I want to talk about is the NRG. Now, this just launched in South Africa probably a few months ago. And I can tell you right now, it took the country, you know, by storm, because everybody wanted to know, what is this NRG all about? Well, I can tell you that it stands for Natural Raw Energy. It has multiple benefits, but just know that this right here will enhance your health. It's going to enhance how you feel. You know, what it does is it gives you natural energy, right? It's not nothing compared to like 5-hour energy, monster drinks. We know those things aren't good. But if you're somebody who really needs energy, if you get tired throughout the day, if you're moody, this is another reason why it's called the happy pill, because it gives you a good feeling, good energy, to the point where people are going to actually listen. You know, you're just different. Something different is about you. I want to know what it is that you're doing. So with the NRG, it's going to give you this natural energy. The second thing that it's going to do is going to suppress your appetite, so you're not feeling hungry and you're not craving. The third thing that it's going to do is going to burn anywhere between 300 and 600 calories. That's why in conjunction, you know, with the water and with the tea, you have something that's going to burn calories, that's going to burn fat, that's going to also allow you to lose weight. But the fourth and final thing that it's going to do, again, is it's called the happy pill, because it helps you with mental clarity. We do not claim to cure or mitigate any diseases here in Total Life Changes, but what I can tell you is that you will feel absolutely amazing. So I can guarantee that if you consume the NRG, the ISOT, and the water for 30 days, ladies and gentlemen, what is going to be a challenge is going to turn into a lifestyle, because you are going to love the results. You're going to feel absolutely amazing. You're probably going to lose a lot of kgs like I did. But I want to quickly bring on Luyanda back on the line, because I hear she has an amazing testimony, and I haven't heard her testimony, but I want her to share with all our viewers on Zoom, on Facebook. You know, we probably on so many platforms right now. I want her to share, and I'm listening because I'm excited to know what these products has done for you. So I'm going to turn the call back over to you.
Thanks, Shandrea. Oh my word, you know, I've got a personal testimony, really. Not many people know that I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis over 7 years ago in 2010. And you know, MS affects the brain and the spinal cord. So one of the side effects is that you're constantly tired, you know, fatigue for no absolute reason. So, and I mean, it's a chronic illness, so there's no cure. But with discovering the ISOT, honestly, I am the most energized person I know. Really, my attitude, you know, I'm just energetic. You know, there's no more excuses for not being able or wanting to do anything, because the tea has really revived me at that level, you know? And obviously combining it with gym, you know, for 30 minutes, and drinking lots of water. But what the tea does is really just excrete those toxins. It just cleanses your toxins, removes the parasites. And in conjunction with the medication that I'm using for my chronic illness, the ISOT has done wonders. I've actually even shared it with my family now. You know, my mom, who's really quite big, you know, suffered from weight problems for a long time, but now has seen drastic changes through using this amazing product. Actually, the 3 products, including the NRG. So it's working. So Africa, this is your time to share in the movement, to be part of this amazing movement, because we're all about results, and we are the product of the product. So we sell results. The products are that good. You know, we're talking about products that can literally change your life. So for a person who's suffering from a chronic illness, but it's no excuse, because I'm able to do anything and everything because of this, of the tea and the rest of the product. So I'm grateful. So Africa, Namibia, I'm talking to you. Zimbabwe, I'm talking to you. Tanzania, I'm talking to you. Sierra Leone. Guys, Africa, it's our time. So I'm extremely excited. I thank the Lord for the day I got in touch with TLC, Total Life Changes, because that's exactly what's happened in my life. I'm in the journey of a complete and total life change.
Wow, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And as you can see, what people don't understand about our products, we have 26 other health benefits in addition to weight loss. So if you're not looking to lose weight, it's okay. If you're not looking to detox, you just heard this young lady share that a lot of her testimony wasn't even about weight loss. It was about what if the tea has done for her body. So I want to switch gears a little bit, and I get excited every time I get a chance to share what the products is doing. But when I tell you that these products and this company overall has so many financial testimonies, because when I got started with Total Life Changes, again, I wasn't really looking to make extra money, but I needed extra money. You know, I was working 3 jobs. I was living paycheck to paycheck. But just by me getting started with the products, having my own testimony, sharing with the world, by default, I was able to lose, you know, the 13.5 kgs, but I was able to turn that into a 6-figure income by default of me just getting started with the products. So if you're someone who want to get started, you know, with the 3033 movement and the products, get back with the person who invited you to this live, who text you, who invited you to get on this Zoom, and let them know that you want to get started with the products right away. But just know that if you're someone who wants to make some extra money, if you want to make, you know, something that can pay for your school fees and something that can allow you just to free the struggle for whatever it is, I want you to hang out with me just a little bit more longer, because this company is doing some phenomenal things for people financially. So as I switch gears, I actually get to introduce one of my amazing business partners who I have known since I've been in Total Life Changes, and I'm so thankful for her leadership. You know, we were together in South Africa, you know, on the same mission, you know, to help 1,000 dreams, basically allowing people dreams to come alive. But this is someone who's she's a little bit different than myself. She's actually been in the industry of direct sales and network marketing for over 20 years, ladies and gentlemen. So she has a lot of knowledge and a lot of education. But just know that it wasn't until Total Life Changes that she was actually allowed to be successful. You know, her and her husband, they're doing some phenomenal things. I mean, she probably lost a lot of weight, equivalent maybe near 13.5 kg. She'll share with you, but just know she's a mom. Okay, she's a mom of 4 children. She's a grandmom. I mean, she doesn't look like a grandma. She definitely has that young spirit and face to her, but she's a working mom who's working from home, you know, giving her more time freedom with her family and friends. But just know that when she said yes to TLC, she had no idea what the outcome was going to be. But I'm here to share with you that in about 17 months' time, this woman was able to become a documented millionaire, okay? 7-figure earners as a result of her yes to Total Life Changes. So without further ado, I want to bring on my sister, my friend, my business partner, national director, Pam McCray. Are you here with us today?
Yes, Shandrea, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Wow, you know what, sis? I'm so proud of you, so proud of all that what you've been able to do in such a short amount of time. A rookie in the industry, and you too, not just fired 1 boss, fired 3 bosses, and became a documented 6-figure earner. So thank you for that incredible introduction. It is definitely time for Africa. To you, Luyanda, thank you for that awesome and amazing testimony. You see, it's stories like yours that's so exciting. It's stories like yours that are truly helping dreams to come true in Africa. And so Africa tonight, I am telling you that it is definitely time for Africa, because it was not that long ago when I said yes. You see, all of you chimed in from all over Africa tonight. I want you to know that one yes can turn your entire life around. You never know when God is giving you the very thing to bless you, when God is giving you the very thing in order to take back your health, when God is giving you the very thing in order to now bring the freedom, in order to create the wealth as you also deserve. You see, the dream that's on the inside of you, it is time to give birth to it. And so we're excited about the 3033 movement. We're excited about 1,000 dreams in Africa. Will you be one? Because I can tell you tonight that each and every one of you have the opportunity to put together those 3 powerful letters, YES, and say yes to this amazing opportunity that we're sharing with you this evening. Well, it was just 3 years ago when I said yes. And I don't know how many of you can imagine, but imagine being that person who failed time and time again in this industry. You see, we tried opportunity after opportunity for over 20 years. So ladies and gentlemen, all of you chiming in tonight, I want you to know in life, you should never give up, because that one yes was the very thing that now began to elevate, that now began to bring the change that I so desired to have in my life. You see, I was a stay-at-home mom, and I was once a woman who did not believe in herself. I was once a woman who did not know and understand my full purpose in life. I was once someone who truly did not know what to do next, was very afraid, could not talk to you as I'm talking to you on this Zoom tonight, could not stand in front of a room because I allowed fear to stop me. But it's something about, ladies and gentlemen, when you realize that life is not about you, when you realize that you do have purpose, when you realize that your family does deserve more, that greatness will begin to come out of you, and it will begin to allow you to do the very things that you know that you are called to do in life. And so I'm thankful for this opportunity. I'm thankful for this incredible movement, and definitely a huge shout out to our visionary of the 1,000 family movement, none other than Miss Stormy Wellington. Yes, the #1 female network marketer in the entire world. Ladies and gentlemen, this is her. She truly is the visionary, that because she said yes, we're here. Your incredible leader, like Miss Shanita Foster, she said yes, helping to bring 1,000 dreams to South Africa, to all over the entire world. And so tonight, I just want to let you know that it is definitely your turn. All you have to do is make a decision. All you have to do is say that, you know what, I want more in life, that I deserve more, and realize and know that 2018 is here. So can you imagine saying yes to these phenomenal products, the 3033 movement, and not only taking back your health, because all I did was start with a story. I made a decision when I said yes, after borrowing the belief of my coach one more time, because I was giving up hope in this industry. But I decided to borrow her belief one more time. And as I began to sip on this simple cup of tea, just like this, I began to lose weight. And it all started with 30 days. And so that's why the information that Shandrea has shared with you tonight is so powerful, because I simply made a decision that I was going to sip on the tea consistently. And as I began to sip on that tea, I began to lose weight. And I'm so excited tonight, Africa, that not only was I able to drop some pounds, not only was I able to lose my stomach. Luyanda shared with me earlier how it wasn't about weight loss, but she always had this little belly, this little tummy that she wanted to get rid of. And she was so excited that when she drank the tea, that's what happened. Well, imagine I was able to lose 10 kgs in less than 31 days. And that is the very same story that ended up turning into $1 million in less than 17 months. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you that this is your possibility. This is what can happen. Because after failing time and time again, you see, we went through the challenges. We lost a lot in life. We ended up in the top of 2015. Can you imagine saying yes? And then corporate America failing your family. My husband was an engineer. We had 6 figures, US dollars every single year, but we still were living paycheck to paycheck. And so at that time, imagine now we find ourselves in 2015 at the top of the year after saying yes to this opportunity, where we end up homeless with no place to live. But I can tell you, one yes began to turn it all around. One yes in an industry that I failed in for over 20 years. I looked up as a stay-at-home mom, not someone who had a big network, just someone who had a strong desire, someone that had a dream on the inside that I wanted to figure out how to give birth to. In an industry that we failed in, I looked up and was able to earn my family over 22,000 US dollars. I need to figure out the rands. I don't know in Africa tonight, but in less than 60 days. Fast forward, I kept building. I kept beginning to realize that, you know what, this is not about me. This is about how many lives can I impact? How many lives can I change along the way with these incredible products, the tea, the NRG, the water, the products that we have here that I can tell you are now bringing change to Africa. You have the opportunity to pioneer something that's huge in order to bring the freedom and the health back to your country. So I began to realize it's about people like Luyanda. It's about people like Shandrea. It's about all of the people, all of the world that are now saying yes. And I looked up, and in less than 7 months' time, I was able to earn my family over $250,000 US dollars, ladies and gentlemen. At that time, my husband, who had truly humbled himself, because he was always used to being the provider, and he was right there by my side, because whatever I needed done in order to help this business to grow, he was there. He was shipping out tea. We were doing what was necessary in order to win. He was helping with the children, stepping up, as always. And so he said, if one could put 1,000 10,000 to flight. 2 can put 10,000 to flight. And that's when we locked arms together. Africa began to build this business. And in the next few months, we closed out our first year at over 600,000 documented US dollars. And that later turned into a 7-figure income in 17 months. And so tonight, I share with you a dream. Tonight, I share with you an opportunity. Tonight, I share with you something that you can pioneer and get in front of. Because with these phenomenal products, you now have the opportunity to say yes. Can you imagine having a weekly income? Can you imagine having a daily income? Because we don't just get paid one way, we get paid 5 incredible ways here at Total Life Changes. And they're daily, they're weekly, in which now you can bring about the financial freedom. So we don't just have any compensation plan, Africa. I want you to know that we have the #1 compensation plan, not just in Africa, not just in the United States, not just in Japan, but in the entire world. And we're thankful for our CEO, for our CFO, because they are truly giving us what we deserve, because they know that when they give us what we deserve, we are not going to go anywhere, and results are everything. And so imagine you grabbing a hold of these 5 ways, which is now known as the 50-50-50 compensation plan. So for those of you taking notes, write down half, because we are in partnership with our phenomenal CEO. So now the first way that we get paid is very powerful. This is for the person that says, you know what, I want to say yes. I want to say yes tonight, and I want to begin to earn about 650 to 5,000 brands weekly. Because what's going to happen now is, can you imagine earning this on a daily basis to where you're able to put money in your pocket? Retail is very strong. And I ask each and every one of you listening in tonight, who do you know that wants to lose 2.5 kgs in 5 days? When you ask that question, the world, think about it, it's the time of the year, right? Africa, Kissamusi is about to happen. I believe I'm saying that right. The holidays are coming up, right? Holiday, right? And now everybody is having fun. We're eating, but at the top of the year, the world, not just in Africa, the world is looking to get healthy. The world is looking to lose some weight. And now you have the answer. I truly believe that the person that solves the most problems can now create the most wealth. And so retail, when you ask that question, here's what's going to happen. There are going to be some people that say, me. How can I get this product? How can I get this little pack of tea in my possession so that now I can sip, and so that now I can share? And so every single time that someone either grabs a hold of lose 2.5 kgs in 5 days, or the 30-33 movement, 30 minutes for 30 days with 3 simple products, the tea, the NRG, and the water, their life is going to begin to change. So now you're going to be given a free website. Every single time that someone goes to your website and they place an order, listen, it's unlike having a brick and mortar. There's no overhead. They go online, they click an order, the product is shipped directly to them, and you're going to earn half, a 50% commission. So think about this. We retail 1 pack of this tea in the US for $20 a pack. We pay $10, and I believe that you retail 1 pack for about 350 rands, correct, Luyanda? Absolutely, 350 rands. So imagine you're paying 200 rands for a pack of tea, but now you're able to retail 1 pack for 350 rands. So can you see doing this several times a day and putting right now everyday money in your pocket? Not only are people going to your website and placing an order and you're getting half, but now you can sell the tea on a daily basis and begin to put money in your pocket every single day. It's just that powerful, Africa. And I can tell you that this was one of the ways that began to change my life in the very beginning. Because when I said yes, remember, I didn't believe. I had been a part of a lot of businesses in the past, so I didn't know that this one was going to be the one to actually bless my family. Well, I remember going to a women's event right around this time, 3 years ago. And when I stood in front of the room, and at that time, I had lost a little bit of weight, maybe about 5 kgs at the time. And so when I shared that story, everyone in the room, the women in the room, which was about 30 women, looked up and they wanted to know what this tea was, what this product was. And when they lined up at my table, something I had never seen before, because I used to have a lot of products and no one was purchasing my products. When I saw this little pack of tea multiply to over $400 US in less than 20 minutes, Africa, I knew that I had something incredible in my hands. So retail is very strong. Get paid weekly and get paid daily. Now, the second way we get paid over here is what we call our fast start bonus. How many of you in Africa want to make some money fast? Remember, it's holiday. So now things are to the point to where we want to do some things for our families. We want to be able to go out and to manifest our dreams. So now think about this. As you begin to share the product, there's going to be some people that now try it. They're going to get results. And they're going to say, wait a minute, how can I distribute the product? I know some people that want to lose 2.5 kgs in 5 days. I know some people who would love to take back their health and grab a hold of simple exercise for 30 minutes for 30 days with these 3 simple products. So people partner with you. They join you because you get into the opportunity and you're now getting paid daily and weekly. Now what's going to happen is they join you and you're going to earn another 50%. Based off of the one-time investment. When they decide to get some tea, some product, some inventory, you're going to get half. It's just that simple, Africa. Now, the third way that we get paid, I'm going to quickly go over the next 3 ways. The first 2 ways can begin to create immediate income into your household, Africa. Retail and fast start, you can now begin to change your entire life here at Total Life Changes. You can even focus just on retail and become a documented 6-figure earner, like people, so many people that already making it happen in Africa. And so now when I think about the third way, this is timing and positioning. You see, this is something new. We are pioneering Africa right now. And so all of you have the opportunity to get in front of a movement that is now in the process of changing the entire world. So that's the reason why you don't want to wait. That's the reason why you want to get in now and begin to share the tea, become a product of the product, and to get your own story. Because once you say yes and you get in, you only need to find 2 people. Everybody could do that, right? You place one on your left and one on your right to activate this incredible binary. This is your sleep money. This is something that you're going to get paid for over and over again. But what's so powerful about this is that everyone goes into the system one behind the other. So think about the front of a line and you making a decision to stand up and get in the front of the line. And then people decide to get in line after you, let's say at the grocery store. Well, imagine if you forgot something in the store and you decided to get out of that line. What would happen is you would have to come back and be at the back of the line. So with the binary, what ends up happening is you benefit from the people that now say yes after you, and you can earn up to $20,000 US every single week, ladies and gentlemen, on this one way of pay. Is it possible? Absolutely. People are maxing out this way of pay all over the world. My husband and I, we've been able to max it out. So many of my business partners have been able to max out $20,000 US in one single week without talking about the other ways we get paid. The fourth way we get paid is a check match. This is powerful. What I love about this is that you're not in business by yourself. As you can see, we're in the United States. Shandrea, myself, Luyanda is all the way in South Africa. But guess what? Teamwork makes the dream work. So you're not in this by yourself. So imagine now you're able to have some help. You're going to help others, and the check match is going to reward you. When you personally enroll someone into this business and they get paid every week on the binary, you qualify for half of their paycheck. They get theirs. You're not going to touch any of their money, but guess what? Now TLC is going to give you a 50% commission, unheard of. But it gets better because now when, let's say, Luyanda goes out and she brings someone into the business and I personally enrolled her, if Luyanda goes out and let's say she makes 5,000 rands for the week, well, I'm going to get half. I'm going to get 2,500. But now she goes out and she brings, let's say, John into the business. John gets started. John is my second generation. I get another check match. So anything that John does, let's say that John goes out and he earns 2,000 rands for the week. Well, I'm going to get a certain percentage, anywhere between 10% all the way up to 50% off of John, in addition to the 50% that I'm receiving off of Luyanda every single week. Ladies and gentlemen, it's phenomenal, up to a 100% bonus payout. And then the last way we get paid, once you go national, Miss Shandrea Pittman is a national director. Myself, my husband, we are national directors. So what that means is every single month, we get paid one way monthly, And it is a bonus. It's a lifestyle bonus. Can you imagine now living the life of your dreams? Can you imagine TLC just giving you $1,500 a month just to do whatever you choose with it? So Africa, it is just that simple. Can you imagine saying yes tonight and becoming one of the stories, because we're looking for the next story. You see, you have incredible leaders in which I can tell you a movement is happening, a shift is happening in Africa, because we came back from Africa on fire to see the energy, to see the passion, to see the newness of people who are already winning in your country is nothing short of phenomenal. And so when I think about leaders like Z, you see, Z said yes. Less than not 10 months ago, I remember she got started back in January. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Can you imagine celebrating her on the stage as she crossed the stage as a documented, your country, as a documented six-figure US dollar earner, ladies and gentlemen? Then you have people like Simpiwe, who said yes, part-time basis. She too, a documented five-figure earner, ladies and gentlemen. Story after story, I can go on and on. You have Sim, who too, she is leading the way. Documented five-figure earner, ladies and gentlemen. This is happening in Africa, where stories, lives are being changed. All you have to do is make a decision, because so many people right now are deciding in Africa. So many people want change. So many people realize that the 1,000 Dreams movement is real, and we know without a shadow of a doubt that we are going to get it done. So you're saying, how can I get started? How can I join the movement? First and foremost, I want you to get back with whoever invited you on this Zoom, this Facebook Live tonight, and say yes. Find out the best way for you to get in, because it doesn't matter how you get in. It just matters that you get in, so that you can now begin to share this phenomenal movement with so many people around the world. You see, ladies and gentlemen, there's ways in which you can get in with 25 packs of tea, which is maybe roughly about 4,000 rands. But there's also other ways that you can actually get into this business. But the only way for you to figure out what way is going to work best for you is for you to say yes. Send that WhatsApp, send that DM, send that inbox and say, please share with me the best way for me to get into position in order to change my life, in order to take back my health, in order to grab a hold of the 30-33 movement, 30 minutes, 30 days, with 3 simple products. The tea, the NRG, and the water will absolutely change your entire life. Africa, 3 years ago, I had no idea that corporate America was going to fail our family. My husband was an engineer for over 25 years. We looked up, and right around holiday, we realized they didn't care whether we had a roof over our head. We realized they didn't care whether our children, our family had food to eat. We found ourselves homeless. But one yes turned our entire life around. And so tonight, I tell you that this is your turn. It is your season. It is your time. It is definitely time for Africa. And so it's been my honor, my pleasure presenting this information to you. Thank you to our host, Luyanda, who did a phenomenal job, your incredible testimony. Thank you, documented six-figure earner, Shandrea Pittman, who's definitely shaking up the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we present change to you tonight, and we say it's time for Africa. Be blessed, and we look forward to seeing each and every one of you, not from the top, but at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded, Africa. All right? All right. Good night, everybody. Awesome. All right. Yes. Bye-bye. Have a great evening.